Imagine sitting in a Tesla with autopilot engaged, luxury music playing in the background, and you're wondering how a company like Tesla managed to rewrite history. This young company has become the most valuable car manufacturer in U.S. history, reaching a staggering $86.5 billion. It has left giants like Ford and General Motors in the dust. And it's all thanks to the genius of Elon Musk, the man with a net worth of around $29 billion. But here's the real question. Can he become the richest man in the world? Or perhaps even the first trillionaire in history? Let's dive into the fascinating world of Elon Musk's wealth. Elon was born in South Africa and was known as a tech nerd from the very beginning. He taught himself how to code and sold his first video game code at the age of 12. During high school, he was often bullied. Later, he moved to Canada and then to the United States, where he turned his college apartment into a nightclub, charging $5 per person for entry. After earning a bachelor's degree in physics and economics, he founded a startup called Zip2 with his brother, which was sold for $307 million in 1999, earning Elon $22 million. He then invested this money in X.com, which later became PayPal, bringing him $180 million. Now we know how Elon Musk gathered all that money to establish the companies he owns today. But how much revenue do these companies generate, and how much more can they earn? We all know Tesla. We've seen those cars cruising down highways. We've also witnessed Elon Musk's eccentric leadership moments, like his meme-worthy dance moves on stage in Shanghai. With a market value of $86.5 billion, it's clear that Tesla is doing well. And since Elon Musk owns around 38.6 million shares in Tesla, it's safe to say he's doing exceptionally well too. But in a 2018 announcement, Tesla stated that it wouldn't pay Elon a single penny for the next 10 years under a 12-step performance plan unless Tesla's value nearly doubled. If Tesla manages to achieve all 12 performance milestones and reaches a market value of $650 billion, Elon would earn $184 billion just from Tesla shares, making him richer than Jeff Bezos. But $650 billion is a massive amount, enough to give every person in the United States $1,000 and still have billions left over. Is it possible for Tesla to generate that much revenue, considering that in 2018, Tesla's sales increased by 280% and its services and other revenues grew by 68% in the third quarter of 2019? It seems that their consistent sales are heading in this direction. However, $184 billion in Tesla stock doesn't exactly make someone a trillionaire. Fortunately for Elon, he has a few other companies where he's dipping his robotic little fingers into various other projects. SpaceX is one of Elon's well-known businesses. They do a lot of things, like building incredible rocket engines, developing private and public spacecraft, and scaring the entire city of Los Angeles with their launches. You know, the usual business stuff. As you can imagine, aerospace companies rake in a lot of money. With an estimated value of $33.3 billion, SpaceX is no exception. However, their future plans really set them apart. With the intention of colonizing Mars, creating affordable private space flights, and resuming American astronaut space missions, they have a lot of ambitious projects in the works. But their Starlink program is set to be a real moneymaker. Starlink is a satellite program aimed at providing high-speed, low-cost internet worldwide. A recent Morgan Stanley analysis predicts that Starlink will boost SpaceX's value to $120 billion in the coming years, generating additional revenue of $30 to $50 billion. Once all 12,000 satellites provide internet to various countries, companies, and the U.S. government, the company's market value will soar. And all of this will come from the Starlink program alone. Since Elon owns 54% of SpaceX, he's set to accumulate a vast fortune. That said, SpaceX is currently a private company. If they go public, as Elon has mentioned, their market value could skyrocket. So far, we have an approximate estimate of $184 billion and $120 billion, with an additional annual revenue of $30 to $50 billion. If you were Elon, you couldn't just have one aerospace company and one car company, right? That's just boring. I mean, yeah, a boring company. A company that digs tunnels and sells flamethrowers with the label, "This is not a flamethrower for profit." 90% of the company's shares are owned by Elon, with another 6% belonging to SpaceX. The boring company has plans to create high-speed underground transportation tunnels from Los Angeles to Seattle along highways, accessible only by Tesla and other electric vehicles. While this doesn't seem profitable, the entire system is estimated to generate $5 in revenue for every $1 spent. And with Elon owning 90% of the shares, this will be a huge profit once the system is approved and operational. If tunnel transportation, aerospace, cars, and solar energy aren't enough, Elon is also the primary owner of Neuralink, a brain-computer interface program. There hasn't really been any news about the company's profits, and they've been relatively quiet about the work they're doing. However, it seems like the materials for a sci-fi movie might soon come out of this business. Neuralink shares its building with OpenAI, another company founded by Elon. The goal of this company is to create friendly and beneficial artificial intelligence. In other words, creating AI that won't cause a robot uprising. In 2019, Microsoft invested $1 billion in OpenAI, so we can say that someone else believes OpenAI will be profitable. So, these are the companies run by Elon. Can you imagine what this poor guy's email inbox looks like every day? While it's hard to say how much revenue these companies will generate for Elon, it seems like reaching the $1 trillion mark isn't that far off. Who knows what the research companies will develop, or how much that underground tunnel will really earn him? What do you think? Will Elon become the first trillionaire in the world, or will the title remain unclaimed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to check out his competitor, Jeff Bezos, watch my video about his wealth here. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Miss Luxury.